Hey there, and welcome to my shop, such as it is. I made this little cutting board, an end grain cutting board, and it's a little on the thick side, as someone pointed out to me. So I think I want to take this and split it down the middle and make two cutting boards out of it. This was my first go at this. I'm fairly happy with how it came out for a first go. It is just over 1.5 inches thick. So that means I'll get 2 3/4 inch. Now I was going to cut it on the table saw, but I decided to challenge myself and cut it by hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a center line. I'm going to strike a line all the way around. I'm going to score the line. Now I don't have like a woodworking scoring tool, but I do have a couple scribing tools from automaking. So we'll see if they work. And then after I scribe that line in, I'm going to take the chisel and I'm going to chisel along each side of that line to make a groove for the kerf of the blade to go in. I have no idea how all this is going to go, but that's kind of the point. Let's do it. So that's one. So two of the little 1 3/4. No. 1 3/8. Using my center line, it's going to be 1/2 plus 3/16. Which would be an actual number. 1/2 is 8/16, so that would be 11/16. Let's get in there with a pencil. Do a pencil line nice and tight. That looks not square. Close to center, but not square. Oh, that's what I can do. Come up against here. That'll give me much more surface to square off against. So let's try this again. Much better, much better. I'll have to sand and refinish this surface, but that's fine. Okay. Let's mark that line right there. And let's do this again. Oops. Make sure we're square. That's too low. It's just a smidge too low. This is why we're doing it this way. We're going to take our time. Make it right. If I have to do the lines 2 or 3 times, I'll do the lines 2 or 3 times. That's kind of the point of this whole exercise. Is to practice, practice, practice doing these things. See, I don't think that is clearly not square. So I'm actually going to take a measurement here. Oops. We don't want centimeters. thicker. That's too high. That should be lower. I have no idea how well this is going to come out, but here we are. That's a good line. That's a very good line. This end of this line is too low. Okay. That's all my lines drawn. Now, lightly clamp it here. Good, you can still see that. Now we are going to scribe these lines. Right there. Or strike the lines, I guess is what they say. Now I'm going to scribe. Oh, that worked quite well. I'm going to go all the way around with that. And this, hopefully, will give the saw blade something to bite into. This is doing is splitting the fibers. Oops. Splitting the wood fibers, which hopefully will help guide the blade through the cut. But it also kind of creates the path of least resistance. We've got the wood fibers split like that. Okay, one more side here. Come right to that line. Okay, now to add a little bit of insult to injury, I'm going to knock my phone over. You're going to come on either side of that line and just chisel out a tiny little bit of wood. All right, we had a brief interruption there. Let's get back to chiseling. Chiseling out. I've never tried this before, so we'll see how it works. I think I need some better chisels. I need to figure out how to sharpen these proper, but you know, all in good time, right? All in good time. I have plenty of time to make all the things happen that need to happen. And that's part of what this is being for me. It's a lesson in slowing down. I find often when I get my creative urges, I just throw myself entirely into it. I just got to get the thing done. Like, oh, got to get it done. And I kind of tend to rush. But there's a lot of ground to cover here for me. A lot of things to learn. A lot of things to practice. And a lot of time to do it all. So it is okay to just slow down and let things take however long they're going to take. I think that's a good lesson for me. It's chipping a little bit there. Yeah, this is not sharp enough. I don't think this one was sharp enough either. If neither of these feel like they're sharp enough, I think I will, yeah, because I'm just flaking things off there now. I'm not really cutting the way I want to be. So you know what? We're going to give up on that part. We're going to go right to sawing. Hopefully, this will knock my camera over. I think it's going to knock my camera over no matter what, huh? Let's see, I set it up here. Can you see what we're doing? Yeah, only if we put something in front here. That's not gonna stay. Don't be silly. Might keep it up, right? Oops. Bring up the camera when we do that. Okay. We just need to angle it. There we go. All right, let's see if that stays. And see what I'm doing. Let me see. Let me pick the line I feel the most confident with. This is a long cut to make. And we're going to go nice and slow with it. Do our best. Keep the saw going straight. I really love these Japanese pole saws. You know. So far, so good. It looks like it's staying in the scribe. Let me try coming this way. Now that I'm starting to get down into it and more of the blade is getting covered up, it feels like it's getting a lot harder to make the cut. These are also really hard woods. This is maple and cherry. So it's not like I'm trying to cut through pine here. Uh-oh. Be coming off the scribe a little bit. This side looks good. This side looks like it's angling a bit. This is a lot of work. I'm still making progress. Looks like it's following pretty close along that scribe. I think the scribe line there might actually be what's off. Yeah. See, this side looks like it's cutting nice and straight. This side is definitely drifting. Can't allow that to continue any further. So let's try turning this around like this. Hang it up a bit there. At least I'm going to choose to believe that what it means. Too much downward pressure. And my whole workbench is moving. Definitely need a more solid workbench. Of course, I won't be doing this again anytime soon. Okay, this one seems to be following the mark nicely. You know what I could have done? I could have just surface cut with the saw all the way around, like the full blade, to make sure I was getting a straight line, and then proceeded to do this part of the cut. Also not quite centered. All right, we've made a cut all the way around. We just need to cut through the stuff in the middle now. Is it a perfect plan? No. That's what I think I like about it. I imagine very few will get that movie reference. Oh. Very close indeed. Ha-ha! Ooh. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah. That's, oh boy. That's not even close to smooth. Woo. But I cut it in half. Pretty reasonably closely in half. So, what have we learned about the Japanese saw? Well, for one, don't try and cut through anything this thick. I think the next time I try something like this, I'm definitely going to use the saw to score all the way around before I try and cut deep into it. Anyway, I will now use my table saw to clean up this edge. See you later.